Okay.
Is this on? Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Let's call to order this hearing of the Assessment Appeals Board for June 27th, 2016. And we'll start by asking our clerk to call roll.
Board Member Crow. Board Member Curtis. He's absent. Board Member Ferris.
Present.
Board Member Stern.
Present.
Thank you.
Okay, and now I'd like to ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. And if you intend to provide testimony, please remain standing and we'll swear you in. Okay, ready to begin. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great, and okay.
I'll now place you under oath. When I complete reading your oath, please state I do. Please raise your right arm. You and each of you do solemnly affirm that the testimony you're about to give and the matters now pending before this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
Great. So we'll next go to our agenda review, and that's a whole group of items that the board will possibly approve all at once in the name of expediency. So we'll ask Brendan, our clerk, to run through those, please.
Item 5, agenda review for June 27th, 2016. The clerk of the board recommends approval of the agenda review by the Assessment Appeals Board. The agenda review consists of the following agenda items. Item number 34, application number 15-10013, applicant Cougar Investments and Sanaa Dagan, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 35, application number 15-10429, applicant Diversified Panel Systems Incorporated, Richard Bell, continued to August 8th, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 36, application number 15-10430, applicant Jeff Homan, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 37, application number 15-10437, applicant Suzanne Adams, continued to August 8, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 39, application number 15-10439, applicant Sung Duke Oak, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 40, application number 15-10461, applicant spell the first name D-I-G-M-I, last name R-A-H-E-L, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 41, application number 15-10475, applicant David Wills, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 43, application number 15-10502, applicant Paul Porter, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 44, application number 15-10518, applicant Mark Corbett, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 45, application number 15-10538, applicant Jay Levine, continued to August 8th, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 46, application number 15-10548, applicant Michael Damadia, continued to August 8, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 47, application number 15-10574, applicant Elia and Daniel Davidovich, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 48, application number 15-10582, applicant Ross E. and Sandy J. Duber, continued to August 8, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 49, application number 15-10592, applicant Fuller Investment Company, Teresa Fuller, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 50, application number 15-10600, Gary F. and Deborah J. Gallinot, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 51, application number 15-10629, applicant Terry Burnt, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 52, application number 15-10632, applicant Miguel Lara, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 53, application number 15-10684, applicant Lori Burnback Cripps, Continue to August 8, 2016, pending receipt of original stipulation. Item number 54, application number 15-10705, applicant Ramander Singh, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 55, application number 15-10708, applicant Kirk Aiken, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 56, application number 15-10735, applicant Stanley Abel, denied due to lack of appearance. Item number 57, application number 15-10736, applicant Richard A. and Mimi Ermolovich, Trust, Richard Ermolovich, removed from the agenda due to submission of a withdrawal. Item number 60, application number 15-10945, applicant Dave's Fuel Docks and Sam Sadov, denied due to lack of appearance.
I'm here.
Okay, we'll remove item number 60 from the agenda review. Item number 61, hold on a second. Item number 61 through 62, application numbers 15-10952 and 15-10953, applicant GPT GIG BOA Portfolio Owner LLC, Alan Rothschild, removed from the agenda due to submission of a withdrawal. Item number 63 through 64, application number 15-10984 and 15-10985. Applicant FRJH10 LLC, Eric Hassett, removed from the agenda due to submission of a withdrawal. Items 65 through 70, application number 15-11020 through 15-11025, applicant White Cells Marina Business Center LLC, Dale Strickland, denied due to lack of appearance. Item 71 through 72, application numbers 15-11081 and 15-11082. Applicant RIF1-Oxnard LLC, removed from the agenda due to the submission of a withdrawal. Item numbers 75 through 76, application numbers 15-11207 and 15-11208. Applicant HD Development of Maryland, removed from the agenda due to submission of a withdrawal. Item numbers 77 through 82, application numbers 15-11240 through 15-11245. Applicant Catalina Restaurant Group, Melissa Figueroa, denied due to lack of appearance. 83 through 84, application number 15-11269 and 15-11270. Applicant Terminal Freezers LLC, removed from the agenda due to the submission of a withdrawal. Item numbers 85 through 86, application numbers 15-11283 and 15-11284. Applicant Yogurtland, spelled the rest applicant's first name Mirza, last name Alikhan, denied due to lack of appearance. That completes the agenda review. The clerk of the board recommends approval with the exception of not including item number 60.
Okay, thank you. That was quite a list. Are there any comments, questions from the board on the agenda review items?
No.
Okay, so noting that we will remove from the agenda review list item 60, look for a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay,
moved by Mr. Crow and seconded by Ms. Ferris.
you could please vote using your computer terminals. And
Oh, it's a mouse.
Oh, the mouse.
I did the
Sorry.
same thing.
thank you.
Okay, great. And just double checking on the agenda review items that we did just read, was there anyone else in the audience who's here representing an item that was on the agenda review? Okay, other than item 60? No, okay. Great, we'll go next to public comments. So comments from anyone not related to an agenda item? Okay, and any board comments? Okay, then we'll go next to item 8 on the agenda. And for those who are here with us applicants, we'll go through each agenda item to determine the status of each and then come back to any where we'll be moving forward with a hearing. So item 8, application 14-10871. Applicant is Caneo Business Park, LLC.
This is fourth request to approve a corrected stipulation. The request is from the assessor to vacate the stipulation on April 11th, 2016, and approve a corrected stipulation. This was provided to the board members by email on Thursday, and the assessor can give further explanation if necessary.
Okay, any comments from the assessor?
Good morning, Brooke Hill, representing the assessor's office.
Morning.
We don't have any further comments, but we're happy to try and answer any questions you may have.
Okay, and so just to clarify, this is a corrected stipulation, and it was, Mr. Vlahakis, did you say that it was forwarded to the board previously?
Yeah, it was included in the email packet I sent on Thursday
Okay.
with all the stipulations.
Okay,
The assessor's actually requesting to revert the latest STIP approval, so they're requesting to go back to the second iteration issued. We had a new one signed just so that there was the latest agreed to value with an updated signature. So
Okay.
it's reflective of a correction that the board previewed. So basically the board's undoing their latest correction of the stipulation.
okay.
And the suggested motion is to vacate the stipulation approved on April 11th, 2016, and to approve the corrected stipulation.
Okay, any questions from the board?
No.
Reviewed the information online, and I approve of the motion as
Okay.
presented by the clerk.
Okay. Moved by Mr. Crow. And Ms. Ferris, did you second? Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, and motion carries. So next, item 9, application 14-10998. Applicant is Julie Zimmerman.
I do not believe this applicant is here today. This case has been continued a few times. The last time it was from January to today to give the applicant plenty of time. Due to a medical condition of one of her children. I don't want to really go into too many more details on the medical issue on the record, but there is a medical issue with one of her children. And there was some confusion because we kind of automatically scheduled her 2015 application as well for August 29th. So when I was speaking with her last week, she didn't actually realize that there were two separate hearings and that her 14 application was still today. She thought our rescheduling to August, or her 15 application being scheduled for August was also this issue. So I did clarify that, but she indicated she would not be able to make it here. There's two today. She couldn't make arrangements. Because it's been continued so many times, I asked her to kind of send a follow-up email so that I could provide the board, but I did not receive anything from her by today. She did sign a 2-year waiver, which I got this morning, and I put in the board's packet for just signature approval. So the 2-year waiver has been extended, which is important because the 2 years expired on this September 17th, 2016. So we're under the time clock to get this resolved. I don't really have a suggestion as to what the board should do. There's a history of her not being able to appear due to the medical circumstances. She did, when I spoke with her on the phone, request that the board continue this one further time to August 29th, 2016 to be consolidated with her 2015 application. But at this time, I would leave it up to the board. I don't really have a recommendation as to what you should do, just because it's been continued so many times prior.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from the assessor?
Good morning, Christopher Horn for the Assessor's Office.
Morning.
We have no qualms about extending Ms. Zimmerman a courtesy due to medical reasons. If the 29th is the clerk of the board's decision, that's fine. It's also, the board's decision whether or not to grant this.
Mm-hmm.
If they do it, the only caveat that we would like is that come the 29th, she's ready to present.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're trying to be as accommodating as possible. As as the clerk of the board stated, we're up against 2 years. Yes, she signed the waiver, but this needs to be resolved one way or the other.
Okay. Any questions, comments from the board?
I would make a motion to approve the continuation with the stipulation that is presented by the assessor that this would be, in essence, the
Fine.
last.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion by Mr. Crow, seconded by Ms. Ferris, to continue to August 29th with the condition that it's the last continuance. And motion carries. I will go next to, and tell me if am I going too fast, Mr.
No,
Vlahakis?
I'm caught up now, thank you.
Okay. Items 10 through 27, applications 14, 11506, 07, 16, 14, 12275 through 78, 14, 12283, 84, and 15, 10077 through 85. And the applicant is McGalick Group.
This is a request for approval of large reduction stipulation agreements. This covers a number of applications over a few years, and this was provided to the board by email on Thursday, and you're free to question the assessor's office if you want any clarification
Okay.
on the matter.
I don't have any questions. Any other questions from the board?
None.
Well, the only question I have, of course, since myself and Mrs. Harris were not part of that hearing, if that's an issue or not, as far as we can approve the stipulation.
I do not believe there's been a prior hearing on this matter. They were continued and postponed indefinitely, but there's been no evidence received on the specific application. So at this time, the request is just to approve the large reduction stipulation agreements, which were included in your packet with a memo.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, motion to approve.
No, second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Crow and seconded by Ms. Ferris, and motion carries. Okay, next we have items 28 through 31, applications 14, 123, 59 through 62. Applicant is Polytrainer, Inc., and looks like this was postponed from December.
Yes. And this would also include item 32, application 15-10850
Okay.
for the same applicant. They were consolidated to today's hearing at the request of the applicant.
Okay, and is this moving forward today?
Is someone here for this item? Please come forward to the podium. He did not check in, so that's why I didn't. have
Okay.
anything.
Sorry, I came right at 9:30.
Good morning.
My name's Tim Williams. I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Polytainer.
Okay, hold on one second, Mr. Williams. We need to get you sworn in.
I was
He
sworn
was
in.
here
Oh,
for the
you were?
swearing in.
Oh,
He
I'm
just didn't
sorry. I
check
thought
in.
you said you had just come in. Okay, great. Go ahead. Thank you.
So we've been in touch with the Assessor's Office and last week provided information to Mr. Ascora. We are not opposed to a continuance. That was something that we had discussed in terms of getting them the information somewhat late so that they'd have time to review it, analyze it, and they had indicated they wanted to come out to our facility. We were happy to accommodate that, be able to get into more discussion about some of the issues we have on the valuations.
Okay, thank you. And from the assessor's office?
We're not opposed to a continuance. We do need more time to review the data that the applicant has provided, and we would just request that the site inspection and any additional data that may not have been provided to date be provided within 30 days of today.
Let me add a clarification. We erroneously did not send the full document on Thursday. It was forwarded off this morning, first thing.
Okay, perfect.
So there is additional documentation that was listed in the Word doc.
Okay. And so, Mr. Williams, it sounds like the applicant is amenable to a continuance?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And is there a range of dates that have been discussed or anything suggested from the clerk?
Based on the board schedule, the suggested date would be October 10th, 2016, if that works for everybody.
Okay, does that date work with the applicant?
Let me check quickly.
Okay.
That should be fine.
Okay, and with the assessor?
That works for the assessor.
Okay, any questions, comments from the board? Okay, so, and then in terms of the request from the assessor, Mr. Williams, is the applicant able to get the visit scheduled and then data submitted within 30 days of today?
We've submitted all of the documentation as of this
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
And I mean, while there still could be additional information that would come out of further discussions, I think that would be enough to start a hearing. In
Okay.
terms of accommodating, we're available almost any time.
Okay, so unless there are any other comments, we'll look for a motion to continue to October 10th with the request that the applicant submit information and schedule the site visit within 30 days.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Crow and seconded by Ms. Barris.
Please vote.
And motion carries. So thanks for everyone's cooperation. We'll see you back then.
Thank you.
Okay, next, item 33, application 14-12416. Applicant is the Sarabia Family Trust.
This applicant was not here for being sworn in, and I believe the representatives for Dave's Field Dock were also not here for swearing in, correct? If you could all stand. You can stand from back there. All right. I will now place you under oath. When I complete reading your oath, please state I do. You do solemnly affirm that the testimony you're about to give and the matters now pending before this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Welcome back. I think you've been here before.
Good morning.
Could you
Board.
please state your name for the
Frank
record?
Sarabia. I'm the trustee for the Sarabia Family Trust.
Great. And are you prepared to move forward today?
Well, I have sent we're trying to reach an agreement with the assessor's office. I have sent the information to Mr. Rick Dynam, and he received it as we discussed in the last time. And I think his supervisor was out of last week, so I don't know if exactly where we are today. So maybe he can give us some information as to where we are, and then based on that, we'll be ready to proceed.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from the assessor?
The assessor is prepared to move forward.
Okay, and so let's just go back. Mr. Sarabia, did you say there's new information that you submitted? Or
Well,
that-
I provided the information to the assessor's office as to what the value of what that I believe is for the swimming pool,
Okay,
with all the supporting documentation.
okay. And
And,
so are you prepared to move forward today?
Well, unless, I was thinking, I was under the impression that we were reaching an agreement, rather than going and present a case to the board.
Okay. Any,
We did receive and review the applicant's data, and we respectfully disagree and prepared a case, and we're ready to move forward.
okay. So then, sounds like there might be a difference in opinion on the values as of right now. So having heard that, are you prepared to move forward then today with the?
Yeah, well, I'm here already, so
Okay,
we could. The only thing that I didn't get a chance is to make copies for the board, copies of all documents. I sent an email to Brendan earlier. I don't know if he received it or not.
Yeah, your papers are right here. So
Okay.
We got everything.
So if I have a copy, if I can get a copy of that, and I would appreciate it. And then, yeah.
okay. You have the ability to request a continuance if you're not prepared, or if you have the information, then you could move forward.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking that I was under the, we will reach an agreement that if not, I think I will need, if I can get more time, knowing that there will be no agreement with the assessor's office, I would request an additional extension to to prepare my case better, you know, so that was the impression is that we will reach an agreement.
Okay.
And, you know, since we're not, then I guess I need to be better prepared for presenting my case to the assessor's office and to you, to the board.
Are there any questions from the board to either? Okay, is the assessor agreeable to a continuance?
Just one moment, please.
Okay.
The board, I'd point out that applicant has requested 2 prior continuances on this case, as noted on your agenda.
Okay.
It is a 2014 case, but the waiver doesn't expire until almost a year from now. So the 2-year waiver isn't an issue, but the applicant has come and requested more time twice prior on this application.
Okay, thank you.
Christopher Horn for the assessor's office again. Sir, the assessor isn't opposed to agreeing to a continuance. How much more time would you need?
A couple of months?
Okay.
Is that unreasonable?
No, I just, but before we start talking about dates.
Sure.
Just wanted to have an idea of.
Yeah, a couple of months will be enough, I guess.
Okay, so.
And suggested date is October 10th, 2016, if that works for everybody.
That's
October
fine.
10th?
That's fine.
Fantastic, thank you, sir.
If the assessor could just request that if there is any additional data that the applicant would like to provide, that it be provided within 30 days of today. He's provided cost data, this is related to a pool installation, and it does appear that there's several cost items that have been omitted from his data. So if there is more you would like to provide, we'd be happy to review it and possibly come to an agreement, but at this point it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm agreeing to that I will present. There were some items that were missing because we were moving, and there's a whole story. I mean, my assistant's mother died, and you know, it was just a lot of commotion, and we moved our offices. But I can produce something to that effect within 30 days. Yeah.
Okay. Any questions, comments from the board?
Nope.
So unless anyone feels otherwise, probably looking for a motion to continue to October 10th with the condition that all data be submitted by the applicant within 30 days of today.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Moved by Mr. Crow and seconded by Ms. Ferris.
Click the wrong thing.
And motion carries. Okay, Mr. Sarabia, thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So,
Okay.
I will send you the rest of the information.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to item 38, application 15-10419. Applicant is Carter Ward.
This is scheduled for the hearing officers meeting tomorrow. It was continued previously because a copy of the stipulation had been submitted, but 30 days has now elapsed and no original has been received. So this is a request for the board to approve the facsimile stipulation, which if the board does, the hearing officer hearing for this case will be canceled for tomorrow. And so the suggested action is that the board approve the facsimile stipulation that's been submitted.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the board or
The
from
assessor.
Ms. Porsche? I assume.
Per the board's previous practice, if there's been 3 attempts by the assessor's office to obtain original stipulation, they haven't been successful. They've made a reasonable effort, and the board's practice has been to approve facsimile stipulations. I assume that there have been 3 multiple attempts.
Yes, the assessor's attempted multiple times to obtain the original and has been unsuccessful.
So there's
All
no
right.
legal impediment to the board approving the facsimile stipulation.
Okay. Then without any other comments, we're probably looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, moved by Ms. Ferris and seconded by Mr. Crow. And motion carries. And next, item 42, application 15-10499. Applicant is Bernard Budnick.
Good morning, I'm Melissa Budnick,
Good morning.
and I'm requesting a continuance so I can provide the documentation to the assessor's office.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from the assessor?
As we have not established communication with the applicant, a continuance will not be objected to. The appraiser assigned to the case is slowly making his way up to the podium. You will be conversing with Mr. Denham.
Okay.
And I'm presuming with the clerk of the board's dishing out dates, it would be October 10th?
If October 10th works, that would be the preferred date to reschedule to.
Okay. Mr. Denham, do you have any?
Yeah, Rick Denham with the assessors. I just wanted to, I don't believe I shared this with my colleagues. I believe this applicant did send some paperwork in. However, it was too close to the hearing date and it was a non-confirmation, unfortunately. And obviously I am going to go out with her and try to work this out so you don't get to see her again, as I do often.
Okay, and Ms. Budnick, is the continuance date, should it be needed, of October 10th agreeable?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions, comments from the board? Okay, looking for a motion to continue to October 10th.
Thank you.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, moved by Ms. Ferris and seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Okay, next items 58 and 59, applications 15, 10875 and 76. Applicant is Crockett Graphics, Inc.
Morning, Board. My name is Christian Tucker.
Good morning.
I'm requesting a continuance on these. This company was audited, and the issues that we might have had might have been already taken care of through the audit. So we're requesting a continuance to just verify that those issues have been resolved.
Okay, welcome back, Mr. Tucker. And any comments from the board? I mean, from the assessor? I'm not sure who I'm talking to right now.
Assessor's office here. We have no objection to a continuance, with the only caveat being that any information or additional information that we need be supplied within 30 days of today.
Okay, any comments, questions from the board?
The suggested date for continuance again is October 10th, 2016, unless that date does not work for one of the parties.
That's perfect for me.
Okay, and Mr. Tucker, is the applicant able to provide all of the requested information within 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, so looking for a motion to that effect to continue to October 10th with the info being submitted within 30 days.
So moved.
I'll second that motion.
I have another agenda item, 73 and 74.
Okay, hold on one second. And so moved by Ms. Ferris, I believe, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. And
Yes, I'd suggest we go to the other items for this representative, items 73 through 74.
Okay. So let's skip ahead to that. Items 73 and 74, applications 15, 11101, and 02. Applicant is Properties North Ranch.
Yes. And we would like to verbally withdraw these appeals.
Oh, okay. So thank you for that. There's no action necessary from the board, and we'll consider that item, or those items, 73 and 74, withdrawn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Vlahakis, is that good enough for those items?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Tucker. Now we'll go back, and I'll wait for you to catch up. Let me know whenever you're ready.
Should be there in a second. Item 60.
Yep.
All right. And we didn't do it right. And,
Okay. Go back to item 60, application 15-10945. Applicant is Dave's Fuel Docks.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning, Board and assessors. We have only just
Sorry to
recently-
interrupt. Could you please just state your name for the record
Oh,
first?
I'm sorry. Samuel Sadev.
Okay. And go ahead.
Okay, this is in regard to the fuel tanks that is part of the assessment on the property. And there's been a huge amount of discussion in trying to figure out between the Port District and my master lease who actually owns these fuel docks. I was only provided a document on Friday that I will have to provide to the assessor I just got of an amendment that the Port District made to my master lease that is relevant to what the resolution here, and I do have some discussions to have with the Port District. The original master lease of this property, these fuel tanks were installed prior to even Dave's Fuel Dock's existence.
Okay.
And in the master lease documents, the Port District owns those items.
Okay.
Yet an amendment to the lease just made, without our direct involvement, quite frankly, amendment number 4 transfers the ownership of those to us.
Okay.
So
in terms, sorry to interrupt you, but we don't want to get too much into the details of the
Yeah.
matter. In terms of today's status, sounds like you might be going along the direction of a continuance.
it doesn't I mean, if you have time before October, it doesn't have to go to October because I'll
Okay.
bring those documents over to the assessor's office this week. As I said, I just got this amendment number 4 on Friday.
Okay.
So
Thank you. So let's go to the assessor.
The assessor has no problem agreeing to a continuance. I think October would provide enough buffer time. We're not saying that it's going to possibly stretch out to that extreme, but if you can give us all the documents that are in your possession and any ones that you may think may be relevant to this, including the narrative of the events, within 30 days of today, it would be greatly
I
appreciated.
can have it to your office this week.
And the gentleman in the back will be your contact, and he will talk to you as soon as the board goes through their motions.
Okay.
Okay, so any questions, comments from the board? And is October 10th as a continuance date acceptable?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And it sounds like you are able to get the info soon to the assessor. And Mr. Vlahakis, October 10th, is still okay for the clerk? Okay. So we'll, unless there's any other discussion, we'll look for a motion to continue to October 10th.
So moved.
Thank you.
I will second that motion.
Okay, moved by Ms. Ferris, seconded by Mr. Crow, and motion carries. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So just a few remaining items on the agenda, and we'll go next to findings of fact approval. And item 88 is application 14-12153, Oxnard Lemon Associates. And this, the decision was announced on April 26, findings approved on 6/15. And so, Mr. Vlahakis, I believe we just need to, the board needs to vote at a hearing to also approve those, is that correct?
To receive and file. This is the
receive
board
and
members
file.
that heard that case approved it by email.
Okay.
Just to put it in the official record, it needs to be acknowledged on public, at a public hearing, so the board would be receiving and filing it at this time.
Okay. So unless there are any questions or comments, we would be looking for a motion to receive and file the already approved findings.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Crow, seconded by Ms. Ferris, and motion carries. And last but not least are stipulations, items 90 through 133 on the agenda, and I believe they were emailed ahead of the hearing to all of the board
That's
members?
correct. They were emailed to the board members on Thursday, and there were quite a few of them.
Okay, and any questions or comments from the board?
I have none.
Okay, then we'll look for a motion to approve.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, then Mr. Crow moved and Ms. Ferris seconded, and motion carries. And last on the list is adjournment, so we are adjourned at 10 after 10.